Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4 and our playthrough as the Terran Alliance with the latest Tales of the Terran Alliance DLC. We are in the midst of the Against the Tide Galactic Challenge, and as it turns out, we are the tide that needs to be held back. Now, we are under siege in a number of places, but I'm sure our fleets are up to the task of sending them packing. No casualty fights, 4 orbs and a couple frigates is enough to beat back a lot of corvettes, a busted up cruiser, easy peasy, get out of here. Probably with the help of our fortress dreadnought. And yeah, this has been a very fun playthrough. We've had a number of firsts. Oh, we are under siege at this ruined ring world. Okay. Alrighty. No casualties, total loss. Yes, we've had a number of firsts in this playthrough. The first time getting the Orb of Dragonol. The first time completing the Retribution. The first time building a Dyson Sphere from a station. I really do hope that that gets fixed somewhere along the line. So where are we in this war? We are currently, I believe, with a bunch of fleets heading out to the capital of most of the worlds. Refuge is under siege at the moment. That'll be a quick cleanup. We have some ships out of Dratha here. We have some ships on its way towards the Dratha capital. Over here, we've got one over to the Archeans, and then shortly after we will punch through to the Navigators, who have been extremely quiet this entire game. What is the situation? They're technically at war with us. Can they reach us? I'm pretty sure they can. We haven't seen any of their ships. Not that they have a huge amount of ships to begin with, and we're fairly well defended. We had one concern, I believe, is this fleet over here, which they're going to be using to do all kinds of back caps with. But hopefully this fleet over here will be able to take care of it. So let's go ahead and move it forward and hopefully close out this one in good style. In Terran fashion. True Terran fashion. We'll just intercept all of these ships as we can. The full fleet, all good. Light casualty fight, we'll take those. Eris 2 under attack, being chased by a cruiser. A soul orb, where was that? Around Earth? Oh, look at you. Look at you. And of course we have done Gigamass Theory. Not that we really need it. Let's just get Conquest Evolution. Maybe it will lead on to something interesting. Okay, the ruined ringworld over here is under siege. We don't really need to siege this, in all honesty. It will take 1 month, but we don't really need to. These worlds will flip in time, although the game will probably be over by the time that does happen. Let's just march you boys in. Any soft targets we would like to go after? Something about this doesn't seem right. 5 cruisers versus 2 orbs. We should lose this. Shield strength is 40. Evasion is 26%. But I mean, this is for the entire fleet. I don't... How do we lose this? How do we win this? Sorry. How do we win this? Their beam attacks are 6, 8.1, and kinetics of 23.3. No armor or shielding, so they do have chaff and repair nanite clouds. I feel like the 5 of these should be able to blow up 2 orbs. I mean, these orbs are old too. Beam attack of 7.5, kinetics of 65, however. That does make a lot of sense. 4 hyper-dense impactors, plus the 45% bonus from Dreadlord tech and all the other technologies. Only a little bit of shielding, 13 evasion and 12 armor. The 65 kinetics is what's doing it. Cinematics, they're 5 against my 2. Our shields are down. They've got repair nanite clouds. But I think our damage is just too potent. And once they have no shields, no shields, no armor, it's just, we just crush them. We just crush them. Damage absorbed by shield. Shields tanking a whole bunch. Their shield tank a bit. Our shields tank. Shield missed. 67% chance to hit. Missed a lot of shots there. Ooh, they've got 50% chance to hit with their biggest weapons. Okay, they're... I mean, we have 50% chance to hit with our kinetics. But when we do stick, we hit them hard. Look at this. Oh, okay. Maybe we just should have stuck with those designs. They apparently work really good. All right, refuge is ours. We'll queue up for the next world that belongs to the Terrans. We should have grabbed this one first, but we'll go over here and pick up the capital and then come back and grab this world. That'll be the Terran resistance out of the game. If there's no siege fleets, I'm not too worried about whatever is out there. How are we looking with you guys? All right, now going into Siege Dratha. It'll only take 2 months, but we are going to eat some hits here and likely lose a couple of the legacies. But I think we have enough ships in the fleet for it to not matter very much. Okay. Nice try, bub. Okay, they are trying to retake Hades. Don't like that idea. We should have some fleets that we can get over there for. How long is that going to take? 3 months? Yeah, we should be able to make it there in 3 months. Let's grab a few of you. Oh, we have quite a few ships over here. Probably won't need that many. Let's just grab these boys and maybe something a little bit thick. God, these are Empire class. They're so old. Oof. All right, add them in. We would really ace the retribution. Let's get some extra HP on that. Let's clean up some of this noise that's here. It's very noisy theater right around now. All of this stuff. I don't think you need that shipyard anymore, guys. Let's maybe zap that with lasers. Hope it goes away. Well, it didn't. It's got 1 HP. Reflectors. Shattering pulse? That's not going to work against us, brother. You've built the wrong thing. Alright, let's capture this world. 3 months there. No casualty fight at all. Beautiful. Just blowing stuff up. Moderate casualties. I think we'll keep you guys in reserve. Not send you after that military base. A lot of annoying stuff there. The Terran resistance capital could move to this point, so we should capture it. We have the fleet. Kind of hoping to do something else with that guy. Starforged Relic cruiser. All right, yeah, we called in this cruiser. Oh well. Light casualty fight. Very outdated fleet. Ultra Starbase going down, whatever. Boom. Ratha is ours. Back on Earth, I guess there really isn't a whole lot else to do. Queue up a bunch of this, hit the automate button. Even on our... I can't automate Earth. Fair enough. Fair enough. We have uncovered a precursor orb orbiting Hades 2. We are not sure why it was sent here, how long it has been here, but the technology is advanced. +1 sense power to all ships. Cute. Look how much is just coming to Earth from all corners of the galaxy. All of these asteroids. Ooh. Okay. That's a choice for sure. I wonder how much Earth is actually benefiting from all of that. 0.1 from all of these. I mean, it all adds up. There's 36 mineral input here. +1 from all of these planets. Feed Earth. Jewel of the universe. Indeed. Oh, it's another carrier. Love it. Heavy casualties. Moderate casualties. There she is. Vega's Spire, baby. There she is. Going up against the Sickle. Cancel. Now that we know. Stop you guys from retaking there. Now, where was that fleet? Where was that fleet? Might be right here. Oh yeah, there she is. Vega's Spire, baby. Now, this fleet could be stronger. It's a bit hurt, but Vega's Spire is just such a beast of a ship. I suppose we could antimatter bomb. It's not going to do a huge amount because the phasers will be safely tucked away. Let's see. Does this fleet possess kinetics? Some. I still don't think buffing this fleet is going to do a huge amount. We may need something a little bit more chunky to go up against Vega's Spire. Now, it is heavy casualties. they will take extreme casualties. So the majority of these fighters will die, and then maybe we can punch through, but it will slow up the advance. Perhaps what we could do, get this fleet to come up. I was thinking to maybe clear up that military starbase as well. Let's hope it doesn't sally out, but I don't think it will. Conquest evolution done for another +3 logistics. Cool. And we can just keep doing that, but that doesn't sound fun. Let's get dreadnoughts. Cool. Dratha is down. We don't care about these 2 worlds. We'll send them down to chase the capital. Let's get Dratha out the game. Cool. Hades 2 has been liberated. Beautiful. I'm just going to leave you guys over here so that they stop being a nuisance. Add in this invader. You guys are mostly good to go. Bring up the reserves. This is soundtrack. Damn. The Manti quickly settled onto our world, though they still stare up into space and wonder about their missing generation. Their new spawn helps to ease their pain, and perhaps one day they will succeed where their parents couldn't. Welcome, Manti. We got a couple Manti workers. Apparently, one of the planets we automated went ahead and built the Manti pool for us. So, great. I guess. Alright. Vegas Spire. Vegas Spire. What do we do? What do we do? I need you guys get into position. We have 10 moves. We can probably take out that military starbase. Something here is restricting our movement. We had 10 moves. We went like 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Strange. I was checking to see if maybe they had something that was restricting our movement on these starbase, but I don't see any modules that are doing that. Slipstream generator, defenses, interstellar fortifications, plus the starbase. They probably do. That's awkward. Okay. 3 months to take this Terran resistance world. Total loss over by Toria. Osawala is going to take a bit of a while. No casualty fight against something. A stellar nest. We have annexed the planet from the Drath freehold. Love it. Love it. Okay, I think this fleet is roundabout ready to set sail. Where would they be needed most? Send them out that way. Okay, light casualty fight against the military starbase, but at least we'll take that one over. Tactical speed plus 25. Evasion, missile attacks. Tactical speed minus 5. That's tactical speed though. Move cost minus 25%. Slipstream generator, that's a buff. Yeah, I don't know what was restricting our move. Here it is. Interstellar defense module minus 10% movement. That doesn't account for the amount of movements we didn't have though. Alright. Well, whatever. The sickle is still here, but we really need to marry up these fleets and make sure we don't lose anything else here if we want the Siege of Dratha to go forward. This feels we're just like a movement shy of where we want to go. The Archaean Republic have built the Galactic Fleet HQ Galactic Achievement. Good for you guys. Let's take out that military starbase while we're coming in here. Unlike that you shot at me, and we can always use the bonuses that it gives. Let's go ahead and invade 1 month on Goru Arupolopolis or whatever. They're taking back Silk Spire. That's fine. We've got a fleet coming up in that direction anyway. Automate, done. Moving on. Okay, let's see if we can make this maneuver happen. You guys go here. You guys go here. We've got space in this fleet for... Let's do it like this. Until Vegas Fire is dead, take you guys out. 42 and 30 is 72. Take out these burnt ships. Okay. This is a moderate casualty fight, but it will be the end of Vegas Spire. Total loss, plus all of their cruisers. We'll quick battle it. Beautiful. And the sickle still stays. That's good. Extended reinforced hulls. We have space here for these 3 troop transports. Get them in. Now take the planet. 3 months until Archaea is ours. We'll just get rid of that. Make sure no ships come out after us while we're doing this. stay here. Excellent. Excellent. Next up on the chopping block. These are class 1 worlds. We don't have to worry about those. I don't think we need any of these. That's being taken care of. Guess we're over to this class 46. Class 46 world. Come on. We discovered the remains of an alien prison ship within the debris field. Give me money. No casualties. Coming into siege. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Give me that world. 3 months on Situla. And then we must descend upon the navigators. That's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. Total loss at Electro Shipyard. That's fine. The enemy is resorting to guerrilla tactics. You have annexed planet Silkspire from the Drath Freehold. Great. That siege is now complete. This world we don't actually care about. There's a ruined ring world over here that we'll need to grab, and that might be the Drath out of the game. Planet Tars from the Drath Freehold has just been annexed. Let's go in here and pick up our very first Nihilism, which will give us 3 free supply ships and 10% incomes to all of our world. We'll take that. That's an extra tiny bit of cash. The supply ships, whatever, just land them on Earth. Alright, Oswalla is ours. And we got a double back for this ruined ring world, and that should be the Terrans out of the game. Taking care of business. Everybody taking care of business. Total loss at a shipyard. That's totally fine. No casualty fight at the Possibility Engine. They found a Soul Legacy defending a shipyard by Iridia. That's okay too. More planets from the Drath Freehold are becoming ours. You love to see it. There is quite the fleet by Andromeda. Let's go ahead and kick them out. You are not welcome here. Goodbye. There was a lot of dead space over here. Like, so many stars and no planets. Hey, a black hole. We found one. They are still in the game. Unless that patch was to reintroduce them. There was a patch not long ago. There was a massive antimatter field somewhere. And like I said, antimatter used to exist exclusively around black holes. If we can find where that antimatter field was... There's antimatter. So antimatter is still around black holes. But yeah, look here. Lots of antimatter. No black hole. So I guess that's a change that they made. Where antimatter can exist just in space. Not necessarily around a black hole. And we just got really unlucky with the amount of black holes in the game. Oh well. Oh, the carrier fleet's doing work. I begin the siege of the Drath's remaining world. That will take 1 month. Andoria 1. 4 months. They're trying to get W's wherever they can, but it's just not enough, man. Taking out a shipyard. Loss of 1 ship. There's the Drath Freehold. Out. There's the big smile. Thank you. We were waiting for it. There it was. Happy boy. Light casualties. This fleet is no longer impressing me. Whatever. Probably the loss of a couple fighters or something. Interceptors. Who cares anyway at this point? Okay, you guys. You are probably the closest to this region where the whack-a-mole is currently happening, so we'll send you up. Archaea is ours. We don't need Hammer 3. It's a colony. Technically, it's a class 12 world, so I believe it can become a core world. Just take it over anyway. Then it's all ahead full towards Navigator territory. All of our ships. Terran Resistance trying to do a smash and grab somewhere before we close them out the game. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All pirate fleets now. Excellent. Excellent. all of these worlds are ours. Dratha 2 has the little crown symbol, even though it's a class 2 poor. Alright, this corner of the world is dealt with. I don't think that these rebels are going to siege anything. Maybe we should leave something back just to deal with the pirates, but I mean, it's going to take you guys a while to get anywhere of significance in any case. So, okay, your task will be to pacify the region. Consolidate is what I'm asking you to do. There's a stealth field. We know the stealth field is really good. We'll keep it. There we go. We have lifted the siege of Silkspire, thankfully, before they captured it. Probably because of this hyperlane that we actually got there in time. And we'll just leave this fleet on the defense. Alright, the last remaining Terran Resistance world in 2 months will be ours. We may be finished, DL Bradley, but you're a fool if you think we'll hand our people over to your custody. All of our remaining assets will be turned over to our friends, the Navigators. Okay, we have annexed the planet from the Navigators. Terran Resistance have been destroyed. Welcome back to the fold. So what did the Navigators get? They got this planet over here, which does stop us from sieging it for like a turn. And all of the ships that were here. It's annoying. Let's just get rid of the ships because they'll sit here shooting us. That's a huge amount of transports as well. It's a colony ship. Don't care about that. Alright, take the planet. 1 month. That's ours. Archaea Hammer has fallen. We don't need these worlds. They will rebel. This system is ours. So it's time for you guys. Plot a course. By the time we get here, we will have captured this, giving us the ship range to strike out at Navigator territory. Now let's point all the guns at the Navigators. I think we'll just do research missions indefinitely. There's a way to make them indefinite. Continue making this design until further notice. There we go. Repeatable. Then we'll probably do that at all of our shipyards. Ba-dum-ba-dum. There you go. They've handed everything over to the Navigators. Big surprise. No casualties. Good, 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 good. Take this away from the pirates. I'm not comfortable with that there. Alright, this fleet, I think, set sail. You guys set sail. There's Dreadnought construction. Should we choose, we could indeed. And I'll just keep going with Weapons Master. Alright, the pirate world is ours. Let's get this small one. Apparently the pirate capital can move. Let's queue up a treasure hunt. Repeat it. Improved antibiotic on Earth has produced a bacteria. Prioritize healthcare and make sure the infected get treatment. Let's try building a utopia now that the dirty deeds have mostly been done. We can rebuild, make everything better, stronger than it ever was. I believe this is the last world of the Archaeans. Then they too will be out of the game, and it will only be the Navigators left. This world is already under siege. Which world are we talking about here? Ah, that one. That's fine. You guys are able to siege up. Head on to Navigator space. Will take quite a while to journey over there, but... Alright. Extract the energy. Nihilism. Power. Weapons Master. The Archaean Republic have been destroyed. Let's just keep going with Weapons Master. We cannot automate on Earth. There's a lot of very unhappy faces. We are starving. What happened to our food? We had so much food. We have the wealth of worlds pouring into our planet. Food. Food for all. None shall starve in this brave new world. Smugglers hideout. They'll leave the treasure unnoticed. After securing and analyzing the precursor artifact, our scientists discover a new replication technology that will greatly increase manufacturing. Plus 10% manufacturing to all of our worlds. That was the anomaly we just analyzed here. I guess we could just set this fleet to analyzing. Not that we really care all that much. The world is ours. I love that we have basically all of the worlds. Our prestige is only at 55. I do think they've tweaked it so that if you want to win by prestige, it won't happen by accident. You actually have to work at it. Although there is still a lot of room for our bubbles to expand. A lot of empty space here. If we take a look at the victory conditions, where are we with this? Conquest, we are 80% of the way. There is just the navigators. Cultural victory. We have to gain 9% more of the galaxy and then be at peace. That's not going to happen. We got to raise our prestige, and Alliance is off the table since the only people left is the navigators. Alrighty, this fleet set sail for Alazia. Run scavengers, repeatable. Have all of my shipyards just stop bothering me. Imagine we get over to the navigators and they soundly whoop our butts. They just have like an unstoppable fleet. Earth is under siege from a navigator fleet. That's cute. You have no idea what you've stumbled into. Go, interceptors. Jeez. Yes. Yes. 0 damage taken. Silly. Good try. I mean, they dove real deep. I think that was an Archean fleet that was gifted to them. They just tried to take Earth. A desperate play, but a play nonetheless. Desperate moves, but it is a move. And that's why you always leave your home planet with a defense. There we go. Our food situation is fine. People still be unhappy though. Taxes are too high. You're right. You're right. Taxes are too high. They're always going to complain about taxes, but I think this is a happy... Actually, let's focus on economy. Then we could drop taxes even more to make people happier. There you go. Quarantine everyone till the acre is found. There you go. We will build a utopia. This will all have been worth it, aliens. Will all have been worth it. Oh, we're already in navigator space. Arnor is about to be sieged. And there's very little that they can do to stop us. They have a couple fleets knocking around, but it looks like it will be no problem. 2 months until the homeworld of Arnor has fallen. We'll send you guys down. Send out the scavengers, repeatable. More weapons mastery, battle engineering for capacity 5% to capstone. I believe this is also repeatable. Huzzah! Arnor is ours. Next up, where did their capital move down to? Alasia. Alright, you guys beeline there. You guys beeline that. You guys are going here. Yeah. 1 month to take the ruined ring world, and they're getting hit from all sides now. Won't be very many more turns until this one is over. The navigators, I don't know, they were left alone for the entire game. I expect them to be much stronger. Normally the navigators are a pain in the butt to deal with, but I guess this time, no. Excellent. The ruined ring world is ours. Yes, we'll take this fleet and use them for cleanup. Don't want them to be a massive pain in my butt. Alright, another world will fall in 2 months. 3 months, it says. I think it's 2 months, though. And that should be it. The last few worlds of the navigators, unless there's something hiding out over here. Let's go ahead and reveal. Yeah, there's absolutely F all over here. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Just go over that way then. Alright, 2 months until that's over. 2 or 3 more turns, and this is all done. Battle engineering done for even more capacity. Weapons mastery, might as well. Pass the turn. As the final sieges begin. 2 months. And there it is. E.L. Bradley. You win. We surrender. We'll turn over all of our remaining assets into your hands. I'm glad you saw reason, Navigator man. Thank you. The navigators have been destroyed, and with it, the victory. Through your creative use of guns, ships, and ships with guns, you have put your boots on the galaxy's neck. All of your enemies have been crushed, their planets beaten into submission, and their citizens made to wave your flag. It wasn't pretty, but it never had to be, did it? GG's. 1,314,500 is our score. Most powerful opponent was the Archean Republic. Most powerful planet was Earth. Most influential was Dratho. The Odyssey won our most powerful ship. Favorite type, kinetic. Most valuable tech sold, battle cruiser doctrine. Most expensive tech in the end was individual divinity. And by ranking, yes, look at that. Faction power. That's what you love to see. Just leaps and bounds ahead. We didn't really take the lead in faction power until this point. Somewhere here, we really started to outpace everybody. Economic power, I mean, in the end, once we had all of the worlds, the military power is very similar sort of graph. Population, the contaminant. Influence, once you start conquesting and you get all the influence through the roof. Manufacturing power, still weren't really ahead of the contaminant, and the contaminant were up there. Research wise though, we were leading the pack from this point. I think we beat everybody else in terms of research. You love to see it. But all right, there you have it. Victory, Conquest victory with the Terran Alliance with the newest patch. There's still a few bugs I think they need to work through. The Starbase, Dyson Sphere, Stellar Nexus bug for one, I definitely think is one that needs looking at ASAP. May already at the time of the posting of this video be done. We don't know, but overall I really enjoyed the new Terran tech tree. I think there's some pretty fun stuff in there, and the exclusion of certain technologies that we are used to and having to play around with all new buildings, and it makes everything a lot more interesting. There's some nice events in there as well. Still think that the completion of a galactic wonder and a galactic challenge should give you a little bit more fanfare and feel a bit more impactful. Don't get me wrong, 30% to all weapons is a huge amount and it's a massive power swing. But on the harder difficulties, when the AI has like a 200% or whatever it is bonus to their weapons, you're not even evening the playing field with that, but that's on the hardest difficulties. We're talking godlike or whatever. But again, thank you all very much for watching. The next playthrough will probably be with the Zendar Brood. We'll check out those spooters and see what they can do, and we might go up to incredible difficulty. So hopefully that's something you'll be interested in. And thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we will see you in the next episode or the next playthrough. Bye!